Welcome to the Litany of Catholic Martyrs for January 15th. Please remember to pray for all those who had loved ones who were martyred on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka. We offer this devotion for all the martyrs, especially on this particular day, who have died for the Church. As blood martyrs, they joyfully, gleefully, lovingly, solemnly offered their lives for the Church when asked to defend it. As blood martyrs, they were tortured and suffered. We, as Catholics, are asked to do the same thing if we're presented with a situation where we are to defend the faith. The one thing that we must always remember, and that is this: Jesus was with each and every one of them, and he told them how to act, to be courageous, to be strong, and they were given a grace to be able to deal with this. So if we are asked to do the same kind of thing, whether it be a red martyr or a white martyr for suffering, being marginalized, being maligned, for whatever reason, we must also remember that we must be martyrs for the Church. Through our baptismal promises and our confirmation vows, we are bound to the faith. So these are the men, women, and children that we honor today who have done exactly that. St. Paul, who was the first hermit, who was carried to the home of the blessed on the 10th of this month. In the Diocese of Angers, St. Maur, abbot and disciple of St. Benedict, he made great progress with so able a master. For while he was still under the saint's instruction, he miraculously walked upon the water, a prodigy unheard of since the days of St. Peter. Sent later to France by St. Benedict, he built a famous monastery which he governed for 40 years, and after performing striking miracles, he rested in peace. In Judea, the holy prophets Habakkuk and Micaiah, whose bodies were found by divine revelation in the days of Theodosius the Elder. At Anagni, Saint Secundina, virgin and martyr, who suffered under the Emperor Decius. At Cagliari in Sardinia, Saint Ephesus, martyr, who in the persecution of Diocletian and under the judge Flavian, having, by the assistance of God, overcome many torments, was beheaded and therefore ascended into heaven. At Nola in Campania, St. Maximus, bishop. At Clermont and Avignon, St. Bonitus, bishop and confessor. In Egypt, St. Macarius, abbot, disciple of St. Anthony of the Desert, St. Anthony the Great, very celebrated for his life and miracles. Also blessed Isidore, renowned for holiness of life, faith, and miracles. And finally in Rome, St. Joan Calibita, for some living unknown to his parents. For some time, living unknown to his parents in a corner of their house, and later in a hut on an island in the Tiber. He was recognized by them only at his death, being renowned for miracles. He was buried where he had died, and a church was subsequently erected in his honor in the same place. These are the men, women, and children that we honor today. Let's think about them, read about them, study them, and pray to them and ask them to intercede for us, because they are close to the Father. God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for listening.